When I was little, I was never good at sports or anything, and I felt like really excluded from a lot of groups or whatever. So my parents would always sign me up for art classes or art camps, and I always really enjoyed being around other people who also couldn't play sports and like wanted to do art projects and stuff. So I spent a lot of my time growing up doing art camps, and that really inspired me to be the artist that I am now. I would say my favorite element of art is mixing paint. I have a really strong connection with the colors that I mix, and I have a really particular color palette that I'm going for most of the time. And it's so cathartic almost to mix paint for me, and I'll spend like half the time on a painting just mixing paint. So it's a really, really prominent part of my process. It is so hard to know when a piece is finished, and I think a lot of people struggle with like, when do I stop painting? When when can it just be done with? But for me, I take a lot of pictures of my work throughout the process, even when it's not seemingly finished, and then I'll stare at it for so long, and I'll try to pick out the things that I don't like about it or that are bothering me, and then I fix them. Then I'll take another picture and I'll stare at that one, and until it doesn't bother me anymore, until I can stare at it and not find anything that like makes me cringe, I will keep painting it. But that's how I usually know when a piece is done or not. Sure, I see myself definitely being a studio artist. I want to always put out work. For me, I think I want a steady and reliable job mainly, and then to do studio work on the side. So I'm thinking about going into museum work for an art gallery or art museum. That would be my first choice, but I always want to do studio art as a means of making me happy.